The Knights Templar, also known as the Order of the Temple, was a medieval Christian military order founded in the early 12th century. The order was created to protect Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land and to defend the Crusader states. The Knights Templar was founded around 1119 by a group of French knights led by Hugues de Payens. The order was first called the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ and the Temple of Solomon. The name Templar comes from their headquarters, which was on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. The Templars started as a small group, but quickly gained support from important people like King Baldwin II of Jerusalem and Bernard of Clairvaux, a famous monk. The main mission of the Knights Templar was to protect Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. They also played a big role in the Crusades, fighting in battles to defend the Crusader states. The Templars were known for their bravery and military skills. They took part in important battles like the Battle of Haddon in 1187 and the Siege of Acre in 1291. The Templars also built and maintained fortresses, such as the famous Crac de Chevalier in Syria. The Knights Templar had a hierarchical structure with a Grand Master at the top. The order was divided into several provinces, each led by a commander. The Templars followed a strict code of conduct and took vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. They wore white mantles with a red cross. The Grand Master was elected by the senior members and served for life. The Templars also had local centers called preceptories that managed their properties and resources. Over time, the Knights Templar became very wealthy and influential. They received donations of land and money from European nobility and built a network of castles, farms, and banks. The Templars developed an early form of banking, allowing pilgrims to deposit money in one place and withdraw it in another. This financial power made them one of the most powerful organizations in medieval Europe. Their wealth and influence extended beyond the Holy Land, as they established a presence in many European countries. The decline of the Knights Templar began in the early 14th century. King Philip IV of France, who owed a lot of money to the Templars, wanted to get rid of the order. In 1307, he ordered the arrest of many Templars, including the Grand Master Jacques de Molay. They were accused of heresy, blasphemy, and other crimes. Under torture, some Templars confessed to these charges, but many later took back their confessions. In 1312, Pope Clement V officially disbanded the order, and its members were persecuted. Many historians believe that the charges against the Templars were made up to justify their dissolution and take their wealth. The legacy of the Knights Templar has lasted for centuries. They have been the subject of many myths and legends, including stories of hidden treasures and secret knowledge. The Templars have also been featured in various works of fiction, such as books, movies, and video games. Despite their dramatic end, the Knights Templar remain a symbol of chivalry and bravery. Some popular myths include the idea that they discovered secret knowledge or artifacts, such as the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant. The Knights Templar continue to influence modern culture and organization. Several contemporary groups claim to be descended from the original Templars or inspired by their ideals. These groups often focus on charitable activities, historical preservation, and promoting the values of chivalry and brotherhood. The Templars' legacy can also be seen in various fraternal organizations, such as the Freemasons, which use Templar symbols and rituals. The Knights Templar have been the subject of extensive historical research. Historians and archaeologists continue to study the order's history, uncovering new information about their activities, organization, and influence. Recent discoveries, such as the remains of Templar fortifications and artifacts, have provided valuable insights into the Order's operations and daily life. The Knights Templar have left a lasting impact on popular culture. They have been featured in numerous novels, films, and television shows, often portrayed as mysterious and powerful figures. The Templars' story has inspired many works of fiction, from historical dramas to fantasy adventures. The symbols and iconography associated with the Knights Templar continue to be recognized and used today. The red cross on a white mantle, the Templar seal, and other symbols have become iconic representations of the order. These symbols are often used in modern contexts, such as in logos, artwork, and literature, to evoke the Templars' legacy and ideals. In conclusion, the Knights Templar were a medieval Christian military order founded in the early 12th century to protect Christian pilgrims and defend the Crusader states. They became known for their bravery, military skills, and strict code of conduct. Over time, the Templars amassed significant wealth and influence, developing an early form of banking and establishing a presence in many European countries. However, their decline began in the early 14th century, leading to their suppression and persecution. Despite their dramatic end, the legacy of the Knights Templar has endured through myths, legends, and cultural representations. The Templars remain a symbol of chivalry, bravery, and mystery, continuing to captivate the imagination of people around the world.